he disappeared.
Now we rock.
All of the ancients. 6. That does it. Nice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Cool. Hi everyone, Yacca here. So we're into the Hunters achievements for now, and good news, we have a really good meta deck that we can adjust, and as you can see, you can do quite well with the deck, so you have a good win rate, you can do the achievements, but let's have a look at the completed achievements and the deck I'm talking about. There we go, that's all the achievements. And the deck in question is, of course, Hound Hunter. What you essentially need to do, you need to make the deck a little bit less meta, a little bit worse, and then you'll be able to solve the achievements. It'll take a lot of games, especially the one Oh Dear Hodia. That will take a while. You have Hodia in the deck here. Also because, essentially, best case scenario, you need to do it 50 times, and when you drop Hodia, then you can have like 3 summons, and if they are all like low, or like 1 or 2 drops, yes, you can have up to 3 per game. So I actually opted in to accelerate this a little bit, and I queued into some wild and added Hodia to a deck and a load of 1 and 2 drops, Brewmaster to brew back Hodia, and then finished part of the quest that way. But you can do it at the first like 10, 15 of the completions out of the 50 I actually did with this deck. So it is possible to do, it'll just take a long time. For the other ones, this always, that is the easiest one to do, because that's a win condition of the deck, right? You have your always a bigger Jormungandr, and then you can drop it on your Hollow Hounds after maybe you had the Lord of Marth run. You can also use it on your Mugla, and then that's easy to get to 120 damage out of that one. That's probably going to be the first one you finish. Then on the last one, that is actually quite difficult. But what I ended up doing is that I added in, because how do you need to do it? Because that's, in this day and age, in Hearthstone, stuff is not going to be lying around that much. So it's really not realistic saying that you have an observer of myths, and then that will just it'll just stay there for a few turns, and you can just play stuff, and then that's easy enough to do. But you can accelerate it. So what I did is that I added a couple of Scourge Tamers, and then you want to find beasts that is a 5-drop or above. I usually go for the 5 drops, and then of course they need a bit of stats, they need some attack stats, but usually that's not a problem. And then they go into the Stranglethorn Heart. So on 10 mana, what you can do is you can play an Observer of Myths, and then if you have like 5 or 6 minions, then you will actually get those 5 activations out of the Observer. Of course, you can also maybe get lucky that you have a matchup, and that's actually some of the gameplay that you'll see where you actually activate the Observer of Myths, where you have it lying around for just one more turn, because my opponent was more or less out of resources and I couldn't deal with that one specifically. But you get to see that in the gameplay section. So those are the 3 ways of doing this. Really quickly on the mulligan, because this is also a competitive deck, I want to provide decks which you can climb with. The mulligan, what you want to be keeping is your custom singers. You want to be keeping your... I also keep the Scourge Tamer because I want to do the achievements. But then Spirit Poacher, Wild Spirits, those are really good to keep. And if you are on the coin, Arelon is actually also pretty good. You'll see that I actually end up keeping Stranglethorn Heart because I really want to get the achievement done. You can opt in to do that, but that's not a good, viable decision in the mulligan. But if you really want to get the achievement done, you can do that. But it'll take a few games before you get it done. It also depends on how aggressive the meta is and all this kind of stuff. Because sometimes you'll just end up being in a situation where you're so powerful, so strong on the board, and your opponent will just concede, and then you don't get the chance to do it. I'll stop the rant. Let's have a look at the game where I played and got the Observer of Miss into the 5 procs needed to activate the achievement. At that point in time, I already did the achievement, so therefore you will not see the achievement be highlighted at the very bottom. I managed to do it separately. And also, this video is before the Hollow Hound nerf. Just saying that Hollow Hound, as it's not being decreased in attack, you will still be able to use that as part of, at least, the activation of a Stranglethorn Heart. The health part is not really all that relevant, so Hound Hunter is still going to be really strong, even after the nerfs to Hollow Hound. It'll be like a little bit less, but it's fine. You'll still be doing great with the deck, I'm pretty sure. Let's head on into the gameplay section.
Illyria versus Uther. I will fight.
Tremble
It's the
before the
Paladin.
might
I'm
of
probably
the
not
elves.
gonna arrive at that point. But let's keep a Scourge Tamer and Stranglethorn, as we are actively chasing the achievements. But either we win way before, or they win before.
I see you've brought guests.
A red sun
Well
rises.
met.
Thanks.
The living drop all kinds of things.
And for this one, is it Mukla then?
Easier to draw blood than starch it.
Just probably coin that one. And then we get a fox. Eat it. I don't really want to have him ramping up on divine shields and stuff. Like a must of a battle now, that would have been like, ugh. This would also have been bad. But I guess not that bad.
Guess who?
Sure.
We'll get you back on someone's feet.
Aiming for a 5. Could be this one. Poisonous or 2/5. I guess we'll go for a poisonous one.
Sparkle.
Then we're gonna select a breeder, hidden meaning, that's nice. Okay. Got some draw here. Could be an option of the next turn. But let's do the first play.
Smith in ambush.
Still thinking Mukla.
Death comes.
I'm not sure the turn is that awkward for him, but at least I wanted to get rid of some of the damage.
The light dims, but we fight.
Need a bit more spice over here.
Dude.
Such a perfect specimen.
We are gonna provide some draws, that's for sure.
Circle
We're getting
round.
rid of that one. Naga. There you go. Let's just go for the star power. Should only be at maximum 2 minions left.
Death comes.
Look at it.
I think that more or less is the worst it could have been, but yeah.
Initializing descent.
And if that's something that you really like, let me then Mukla. Yeah, I'll Mukla that one. Hello. What are we burning? Oh, that was a good burn. But the Mukla is not gonna survive. He's not using his face. Presume. No. Use it, Daniel, for another Mukla. Oof. Maybe he'll be inclined to trade the poisonous minion.
What to do?
We'll see. Maybe like 14 points of damage.
My client has the heart of a Kyrian.
Probably need to go for some kind of healing now.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
Let's get rid of the Divine Shield. And then
My client
where are
has
we?
the
On
heart
the
of a
Strength of Dawn
Kyrian.
Heart. It's only 2, that's 3. Yeah. But I need to get the Mukla out.
Reporting for duty.
Has he spawned already? No. Okay. Could also go for... That's just so bad in relation to this one. +7.
Who to shoot?
I think I need to do it. Oh, it's annoying. Could also... Do I have another Hollow Hound in there? I do. Could just bump into that one. And we're gonna heal for 15. Oh.
Now.
I think I need to do it. It is pretty annoying, but I've got to do it. That's 18, another 10, that's 28. That's a lot. But then again, maybe I can get some stuff going here, because he's pretty much out of resources now if I just trade in everything I got. guess we just do that.
No one's going to believe this.
That was the right order on this one. Then we see, because it doesn't really have any rush stuff.
Remember this day. For you are
Get a bad
graced
one,
with my
because then I might be able
presence.
to do it with an ancient relic.
A red sun rising.
I think this
We have
could be it.
plotted long enough. Now we rise.
All of the ancients. 6. That does it. Nice. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Cool.
I swear I saw it.
That one. Perfect. Let's see if we can manage the boards. Finally! We kind of had to edge our way into that one. It is possible to do it the other way around. Just building up or putting stuff that is really big in and do it in one turn. Any scary stuff?
The victory is yours.
We got there! Thanks for watching, guys.